Channel in Knoxville. Dabo, you've had a couple of players here that said that they appreciate you not hitting the transfer portal, that shows commitment and loyalty to those players. Is that why you don't hit the portal much?
We just haven't had to. I think it's been more, I mean, certainly I've always said, you know, we're a developmental program. We always have been. And if you're constantly bringing guys in over the top of guys, that changes your culture. That's just part of it. And it also, you know, you probably didn't evaluate well. But it's a different situation everywhere. It's very different. If I was just coming to Clemson right now, half my roster would be transfer portal. You know, if I was just taking over a team and you got to win like yesterday, right? It's a different world than when I became the head coach. Very different in college football. And because if I was just named head coach at Clemson, probably half the guys would leave, right? And a lot of the fans would have gone in the portal too and left if you could do that. So that's just the reality. I mean, when Josh took over at Tennessee, I mean, I don't even – and thankfully they changed the rules for a guy like a new guy coming in. You probably lost almost 40.
Might have been a year late in changing the rules.
Yeah, a year late, yeah. It was a year late, but it's because of maybe what he did. When you lose like 40 guys, how do you replace that? And then they say, okay, you can only bring in 25 initials, right? So, and then they changed the rules in college football to where guys can leave after spring practice. Well, who are you going to recruit in May? There is no high school kids to go recruit. So, you know, my situation is just very different in that 14 years as the head coach, we've been a very much an evaluation development program. And we've had a lot of guys that have become great players as redshirt sophomores, juniors, seniors. And, you know, so the things have changed. And we just haven't really had to. We haven't really lost starters. You know, the guys that have mostly left our program have been, first of all, graduates, most of them that just wanted a chance to play. And, or you've had some guys that maybe just needed a fresh start that was maybe a backup or whatever. So that's a good thing. That's not bad. It's created a different opportunity. And last spring, for example, what if we would have had 5, 6, 7, 8 guys pack up and leave? Well, you have to go to the portal. We didn't have anybody leave. So, you know, you recruit your class, you have your roster, and you manage it from year to year. So at this point, we just haven't had to. I mean, we certainly could change a philosophy and do that. We've had the past 2 years, we really felt like we needed a veteran quarterback. So we got Hunter Johnson. Man, I'm glad we got Hunter Johnson right now. So we went and just added Paul Tyson because we believe in the guy that we have. We just signed another great one in Vizina. And so we needed an older guy that's been around. And we got a guy that's had 4 years of experience that really embraces the role. Because a lot of these guys, you know, they're looking for certain things. That's why they're in the portal. So it's got to be a good fit on both sides. And so we've signed a couple of guys, and then we've had you know 3 or 4 guys that we have tried to recruit over the last year or so. It just hadn't worked out. You know, we weren't the right fit for them for whatever reason. So things change. Again, we haven't had to do that. But what if this spring, again, we might have 5 guys, 7 guys pack up and say, hey, I'm out. You know, so everybody has to deal with that. But again, where we are as a program, we just haven't been as impacted at this point.
Chapel Fowler with the State. Dabo, you mentioned